Again, my name is Trevor Lauer. I'm the Vice President of Distribution Operations for DTE Energy. We regret to report that a member of public has made contact with a downed power line following one of the biggest storms to hit the state of Michigan in the last 10 years. According to law enforcement officials, a 14-year-old boy in the city of Detroit made contact with a downed power line this morning. The condition of that individual is still unknown. Detroit police and fire departments are on the scene and they're handling the investigation, and DTE Energy is working cooperatively with them in the investigation phase. This is a tragedy for everybody involved. While we await confirmation for the identity of the victim by law enforcement officials, DTE Energy wants to extend its heartfelt thoughts to everybody involved in the situation. DTE Energy takes the issue of safety very seriously when storms like this happen. We talk with customers about downed power lines during every storm through the media, and we ask that television, radio, and newspapers continue to share those messages during a storm like the one we have undergoing right now. DTE Energy also has dedicated crews to work on storm recovery and protecting the public during storms like this. In addition, we have over 400 public safety crews working alongside police and fire officials to go to the areas where downed power lines are and to secure the area until crews can show up to make sure that the area is safe. This storm, which has affected over 500,000 Michiganders, has resulted in over 1,500 downed power lines in southeast Michigan alone. As many of the stations has already reported, the storm has impacted the entire Midwest with well over 1 million customers out of power. We have all available crews working to address the damage that has taken place. We would like to remind customers again that storms of this magnitude are extremely dangerous. Stay away from downed power lines and treat any power line as if it's energized. Please do not come in contact with a downed power line, and stay away from anything that a downed power line is also in contact with, especially metal fences. Treat every downed power line as if it is energized. If anyone comes across a downed power line, please contact DTE Energy at 1-800-477-4747 or their local fire department, and we will dispatch somebody immediately to the scene to secure the downed power line. I'd be happy to take any questions that you may have.
This morning, there were about 250,000 customers without power, but now that number is at 275 mark. What exactly happened that the number went up after the storm?
Yeah, well, the winds continued all morning, and the winds are still going pretty strong out there today. We have gusts of 35 miles an hour continuing. As these gusts continue, we will continue to pick up small outages. The vast majority of the outages happened by 5 a.m. this morning when we had the 275,000 customers. But we are going to continue to pick up additional outages as this day goes until the winds subside.
In regards to details, I don't know about that preliminary information that you had regarding the 14-year-old boy. How did you come in contact with the water? And was it something that crews were securing already or had flagged in some sort of way? We understood from firefighters that they had been asking folks to help out there in getting the crews and any sort of public safety crews to watch the water.
Yeah, at this point, we don't have a lot of information on what happened. We have about 600 police and fire down lines that we are trying to get crews to cover. My understanding with this situation is there was not a crew covering it. We had a crew arrive at the scene approximately the same time as the police and fire arrived, but that's all we really know at this time.
You've been listening right now to Trevor Lauer, the Vice President with DTE, talking about just the massive power outage and the tragedy of a 14-year-old being shocked by a live wire. But 275,000 people in our area out of power as of 5 a.m. this morning, 1 million over the whole Midwest as a result of these storms and tornadoes in parts of the Midwest as well. They are hard at work today.
They sure are, with about 400 public safety crews out there assisting police and fire to try to secure some of these locations where those 1,500 lines are down. But
a big message we should just reiterate over and over again that Trevor says there. Treat any downed power line as if it's energized. Stay far away. Call DTE if you see one. Their number 800-477-4747, and they will get there as soon as possible, but stay away.